Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Ellingson, and I'm an optometrist at Northwest Eye. So I grew up in Willmar, Minnesota, just about 2 hours outside the Twin Cities. So I came to the University of Minnesota for my training, go Gophers, and I did a ecology, evolution, and behavior major with the intent of going to optometry school afterwards. I actually got to study abroad for 6 months in Australia to decide if I really like eyes or wanted to go more into research, but eye-wise, here we are. And I ended up being at the State University of New York College of Optometry, which is in Midtown Manhattan, and really enjoyed my 4 years there in New York City, and then came back to Minnesota for my optometric residency training. So the kind of things I typically see are comprehensive annual exams, contact lenses fittings and refractions, including some scleral lens cases as well. I see glaucoma patients and manage their care. I see a lot of emergent or add-on patients. I really enjoy seeing kids of all ages, generally 8 and up, but I'm happy to see them well into their teenage and further years. I think my number one priority when seeing patients is making sure that they understand everything at the end of the visit. So I tend to talk to my patients a lot. I always ask, are there questions that you have for me at the end of the visit? And I really try to make it easy enough to understand what we're treating, why we're treating it, and what the patient can expect. I also like to treat my patients like their family, and so I'll often say, if this was my family member, which I try to treat you as, here's what we would do. And I also really like creating that relationship and that conversation with the patient so they can come back to me with any questions, and I really enjoy getting to know them more. I really have loved being back in the Twin Cities. My husband and I both have most of our family here in Minnesota, so that's probably been the best thing about being back here after optometry school. So oftentimes we'll try to hang out with our families, whether it's going out to the lake or going to visit either of them, hanging out with our nieces and nephews. We also really love trying new restaurants and actually cooking a lot at our house here in the Twin Cities, and so all of the different restaurants we've been enjoying. I really personally like to run, I love to read, and really just like taking advantage of all that Minnesota has to offer.